is the captain's voice. I actually made a bet with a friend that I wouldn't make it through this without crying, and I started crying like hours ago, so letting it loose. Very true. When I was a little kid, when people asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I'd tell them that I wanted to be a nurse, or a butterfly, or the first female president of the United States. Because who wouldn't want to be any of those things? But when they'd ask me why, I'd always throw a blank. I wanted to be those things because they sounded cool. I hadn't been made aware of the complex responsibilities of being a butterfly. They're important, guys. I once proudly said that I was going to be a band director. Once upon a time in February, I had a terrific audition at the Florida State University that made me believe wholeheartedly that I'd be accepted into their incredible music program, slave away over music theory homework, spend hours learning scales and modes, and eventually emerge from my dorm with a music education degree. However, in the immortal words of John Green, the universe is not a wish-granting factory. A disappointingly thin letter came in the mail a month later and ripped me open. For several days, it was hard to hear anything over the sound of, wow, all this work was for nothing. All my time in band was leading up to this, and now I have absolutely nothing to show for it. But somewhere deep in the recesses of my mind, a little voice piped up and said that I was being a meathead, and if I didn't quit feeling sorry for myself, I was going to be late for band practice. That little voice also reminded me that I absolutely have something to show for my time in band. I have amazing and loyal friends that I might never have met were I not in band. I have medals stashed away that represent hours of practice and a few meltdowns, and ultimately accomplishments at solo and ensemble or all district band. But most importantly, I have life lessons that I never would have learned anywhere else but in the band program. And a lot of these lessons were taught to me by the people in this room right now. The leaders who came before me, Karis Middleton, Riley Hooper, Robert Boucher, Chris Saunier, and Ashley Appleman. And for kicks, Clay Campbell. He taught me how to grow a beard. They taught me to be a fierce and loyal band member. Mark, Devin, Travis, Carly, and Katie Tillis taught me to be cheery and bright, even in the pouring rain and the agonizing Florida heat. Amanda Rush, Molly, and Maya taught me that even the people who seem the sweetest and most innocent can be terrifyingly cutthroat and intense when it comes to the big. Katrina taught me to be dedicated and do what needs to be done, and to never let anyone bring you down. Emma Cottrell taught me to always thank everyone for their advice, be it criticism or praise. The infamous Peterson clan, Kai, KJ, and Zane taught me to always help out, even when what you're being asked to do is not your division. Even those who once sought to bring me down and occasionally succeeded, eventually made me realize my true value. But most importantly, every single person in this room taught me what band is really all about. Band is about love and loss, magic lamps, the sound of music, and swashbuckling pirates. It's about the things you learn and the people you learn them from. It's about the friends you make the minute you walk into the band room on your first day of rookie camp. It's about the people you'll meet that you'll have a heart-to-heart with on a bus at 3 a.m. The people you'll love more than life itself. The people whose hands you'll squeeze when ratings are announced at competition. It's stressful, guys. It's about becoming a brand new family, complete with oddball cousins, affectionate sisters, stern older brothers, and one super cool Uncle Johnny. You will find anything like that anywhere else in this world. Every club and organization has their own form of camaraderie, but there is no force on earth that can touch the power of a band. So as I step down as captain and pass my metaphorical torch to a charismatic young man who will carry it honorably, I leave you with this. Please never give up the opportunities that this band has presented you with. Even when it's hot and humid and you can feel your shoulders sizzling and sweat is dripping down your face and into your eyes and all you want is an ice cold shower, don't give up. When you've been in fundamental block for half an hour and your legs are cramping and you just want to bludgeon the Lone Ranger into tiny little pieces, don't give up. When you are fed up with your legs being 3 different shades of tan, don't give up. When 1 more time becomes 6 more times, and it's a long time past time practice is over, don't give up. I never gave up because I needed somewhere to belong. I didn't give up when my friends left the band and I was left a leader of a section of 1. Because I knew my band needed me, as insignificant as I seemed. I didn't give up after long and agonizing days of practice because I knew that the smiles on my friends' faces when we earned our superiors would be worth the pain. And now, here I stand. I have practiced in tropical depressions and performed in blistering heat. I have cried and sweated and died inside, but I have always healed. I have fallen and I will fall again, but now I know that I will always rise. Band has changed me for the better. I will never be a model or a famous actress or a butterfly or the president, but someday I will be a teacher. Someday I will bring a guitar to class and sing to my students about the symbolism of The Great Gatsby or To Kill a Mockingbird or Sherlock Holmes, and they will cringe deeply and wonder what they have ever done to deserve having a band nerd for a teacher. Someday I will elicit eye rolls from my colleagues with stories of my glory days in the Duncan U. Fletcher High School Marching Senators. Possibly, I'll annoy someone who was brave enough to marry me with stories of people he's never met. Someday, most likely, I will be the lame teacher at a football game, dancing to stand students and embarrassing my family, who will sternly remind me that, Mom, you are 40 years old. You are not in band anymore. Please stop it. My friends are here. I'm super proud of that part. Someday, definitely, I will think of you all and miss you so terribly. I am proud and honored beyond words to have been able to serve you. Stop it. To have been able to serve you as your friend, your confidant, your shoulder to cry on, your comic relief, and of course, your captain. Thank you for your wisdom, your love, your friendship, and for just being your absolutely wonderful, lovely, fantastic, terrific, I can't think of more adjective selves. I love each and every single one of you, and I don't know what I will ever do without you. Thank you.